Like LeBron James, my two guys are tired. You are emotionally spent after the last 24 hours because the Lakers just 24 hours ago had the win of the year. Emotional, beating the Clippers down 21 in the fourth quarter. And then tonight, it takes overtime to beat the worst team in the league, the Washington Wizards. That's the NBA for you. But I'll say this, a win is a win. Don't care. Lakers are 9-3 right now in February. Would it have been great to rest guys in the fourth quarter and get ready for Denver? Yes, that's not reality. You take this win, James, you're 9-3 in February, and you move on.
Yeah, regardless of what we talked about pre-game, what we wanted about, it didn't happen. You know, they spent a lot of energy in the Clipper game. You know, we didn't know what that was like for them to experience late night and into the day. So apparently, you know, they started up. I didn't think they played hard. You know, it's just that, you know, the team that's one of the worst three-point shooting teams came in here and hit a lot of threes.
By the way,
you know what I mean?
They were plus 27 from three. The Wizards.
And I have to continue to say that when I don't care if you're the I don't mean to be offensive, but I don't care if you're the school of the blind. You come to LA, you're usually going to play well. You know what I mean? But you know, the Lakers fought and they fought with, you know, and they did what it took to win down the stretch. You know, Poole came in here. You know, he's a West Coast guy from Golden State anyway. So yeah, it was a tough game to watch. Scary toward the end, but they did what they had to do. I know Byron's going to talk about LeBron's defense at the end. That was the key.
AD guys with 40 points, 12 of 13 from the free throw line, 14 of 22 from the field. He also had 15 rebounds, 3 blocks, and was huge defensively there at the end. Of course, getting the rebounds. The only thing I'm going to ask is, I thought he needed more touches in the fourth quarter and in overtime. It was just, it's just the way those games go sometimes. It's down the stretch, you know. But whatever. I'll take the win.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you 100% there, Coach Peter.
But 34 after 3.
Yeah, I mean, and the times that he did get in the post, you saw some good things happen, especially D'Lo cutting, someone coming from the weak side getting layups. So.
I'm with you, Gita, as well. I thought he should have touched the ball. I think he had one shot in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you know, and then a couple
in the overtime. You got to be more aggressive as far as saying, hey, man, give me the ball. I got this guy. This is one-on-one. If I don't get a good shot, I'm going to get y'all a good shot. And when he gets to that level, which we know he's made tremendous strides this year as far as leadership role is concerned. So that's the next step for AD to me, is when you're rolling like you're rolling, hey, man, give me the ball.
Yeah, when he's rolling like he's rolling, he garners so much attention. And also when he gets deeper in the post, if they run a double at him, guys are doing a really nice job right now of cutting D'Lo, Rui, and then you can also get that ball moving and get an open three. So when that ball goes through AD, I just feel like there's a lot of success, and we saw it throughout the game. They just didn't have an answer for him.
Without question. I mean, even that last play that Reeves, you know, that little play, he turned it over. He had Bagley out on the ISO. I thought he should have just got deep in the post right away, and Reeves wouldn't have never had to navigate. But, you know, that's one of the things he's got to recognize, as B was saying, you know, that streak of demanding the ball when he's got a hustle.
Still at 40. Pretty happy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but in the end of the game,
34 going into the fourth quarter.
He was absolutely incredible. So was LeBron James. I do want to talk before we get to LeBron. 9-3 in the month of February, big game, James. It's a month they absolutely had to have, especially after the tough back half of December and then all through January when they had a bunch of home games. You know, this started a Grammy road trip, and if you could think back to losing those back-to-back games as they went to Boston, everyone was thinking the season was over. And now here you are after 12 games, you're 9-3, and you're heading into another crucial stretch, but they're playing a good brand of basketball.
They are trending in the right direction, especially on the defensive end. That's the one thing that will hold you up. Offensively, you might slip a little bit, might not make the buckets, but I like the way they are, you know, trending defensively. If they can just keep that you know, part of their strategy, particularly the beginning of the game and throughout the game with these teams coming up. But they're going to have not only, you know, good teams, but they're going to have special assignments with special players and how they play. And so it's going to be very important to keep your antennas up with these teams coming in, because it's not just playing good defense, it's playing good defense specifically with different players, and it's a thinking thing. So it's going to be interesting to see how they build that.
They're going to have to be on the string, as we used to always say, in these next 4 games with these good teams that they're playing, because these teams, they will spread you out, and then they're going to pick and roll you to death. They're going to have a diver and a replace guy. And if you're not on the string where every time somebody moves, you move and help the helper, it could be a tough 4 games. But I agree with Clever as far as they are trending in the right direction on that end of the floor. But these next 4 games are really going to test their will on the defensive end.
LeBron, second night of a back-to-back at 39 years old. I mean, a lot of us didn't think he would play after the Clipper game, and he was needed again, of course, but he was 12 of 24, 2 of 5 from 3, 9 assists, 4 rebounds, 31 points. The heroics on the defensive end. We're running out of ways to describe what he does on the basketball court, but
it's just, you know what it is.
I'm glad he played. Can I say
I'll just
that?
put it.
I like when he plays basketball.
Put in one word for you: fun.
Yeah,
Guys having fun.
Yeah.
And he's just, I mean, he's
Taking a
probably
charge.
shocked that, man, I'm still playing. And he's just out there, picking them apart.